Everyone's going to tell you that you're wrong. Everyone's going to tell you that you're making mistakes. It doesn't mean anything. Ripped, fat, it doesn't mean anything. In the end, we all meet the same fate. Some people get annoyed by that. Some people take comfort in it. I'm one of the ones that takes comfort in it, knowing that we all meet an inevitable end. I take comfort in it. You know, there's so much running around this world when you really realize that you don't go anywhere. We're all on this planet together. It doesn't change. You can fly around the whole globe. I've been there. I've been to Australia. Gone from the States. I've gone from New York City to Australia. It doesn't matter. And most people think that it's sad, you know, to think that way, but it's really humbling, and it's beautiful to me, because we all spend so much time running around. Realistically, you know, you've always heard the quote, you gotta smell the flowers, but get out and actually do it and think that way. I don't understand why people don't. I've felt so much contentment just today, rainy day, hanging out here in the rain, doing some workouts, getting into the mental state that I like to get into. That's the most fulfillment I've had. It feels so good just to let go and just to take a breath, really, because everyone, your parents, if you have them, if you don't, the people around you, your friends, your family, everyone's always going to ask you, what are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you going? What are your plans? When in reality, the person who you're speaking to might be fully content where they are. And the fact that everyone is pushing you in so many different directions, yet there's only one direction that you really can go, and that's pretty much just to flow the same way that a river flows. It's that nature is going to get you where you're going, and there's no avoiding that. There's one ticket out of here, and that's death. The entrance into this world was birth. However, we're all going to die in the end, and man, honestly, it's not even morbid to me. It's beautiful. It's this idea that we can all become so stressed, and stress just manifests itself in your body and your mind. Doesn't allow you to think clearly, doesn't allow you to break free from the matrix around us, whether that's, you know, you being stuck on something. You know, stress is definitely something that everyone deals with, but in reality, if you can just almost let go, you need to let go. You need to let go of all this, right? All this push, all other people's energy and their thought forms coming to you and trying to make you into something and literally trying to box you up. You know, it sounds cliche, but people do this, right? Friends, family, they try and box you up because they don't understand your mind. If they could only understand your mind state, they would understand, just like you understand. And in this reality, I hate to say this, guys, but you really only do have yourself. And the fact that you only have yourself, you can lead yourself to your own destiny, which is a beautiful process that everyone goes through. Some people get there, some people die on their deathbed regretting. I know for one that I'm going to get there, no matter what. But going back to this idea that this is it, you know, it's really been something that's on my mind in a beautiful way. If this is it, I will spend every moment of it doing something I love or something I believe in, and never becoming boxed up, because why would I? Why would you guys either? If this is it, then you got to do what you love, and you got to work towards it. But it should be fun. It should be fun, guys. Like today, amazing. It was so fun, right? I'm out here in the rain, I'm hiking, I'm working out, eating good foods, clean foods. That's a good day for me. That's a day that I can look back and be like, years from now, and say, I remember that day. I remember that day, the way I felt, the way I thought about the world, about how this is our one chance to do whatever you want. And you can make it. You can make it doing whatever you want. And sounds just like so much motivation, but it's just fueling me lately. It's just this thought that we do have one ticket out, and that's death. And it is beautiful because you got the chance to actually play this game. The fact that it doesn't make sense even how we're here and able to play this game gives me motivation to keep doing what I'm doing every day, and just to fill myself with love that, you know, I'll wake up tomorrow, hopefully, and everything will be different. Every day can be a day that you decide to change something and then run with it, and your life just fucking levels up so much, and you never expected it, just because you decided to make the change that one day. And if this is our one life, then there's so much opportunity, and there's no reason not to make a change every single day. That's what I've been on, man. It's just out here working yourself, but moreover, just thinking about what's after this, you know? Because in reality, nobody knows. People speculate, people attach to religion. The reality is that none of us know. And I think that's where I take beauty in that. It's not morbid to me. I'm so fascinated with death because it doesn't, like, we all meet it. We're all going to meet it. So in a way, none of us are right. Whatever we do, we can do things that stand in truth. Let's say you get ripped. You could stand in front of people and they can't tell you that you're not. You know, if you're in good shape, you know, let's say if you let yourself go and become fat, people can't stand in front of you and lie to you and tell you, like, there's no lies in the universe. And the same thing with death. There's no lie in death. We will all meet that fate. What happens after that? Like I said, we don't know. We can speculate. But for me, it comes back to this idea of death, and this idea that you can transform yourself in this reality before death. It's so special. That's the most transformative moment, when you take it into your own hands and you say, I'm gonna transform and evolve now, before I meet my own fate, which everyone meets, which is death. And we can speculate about it, but like I said, in reality, we all meet the same fate. And all that matters is what you do day by day up to that time. And I do think that there's probably some moments before death, or right as death happens, where you flash back through your entire life. And so it just makes me think, what am I going to remember? And I'm 23 years old, but I have so much that I know is going to go on that reel, the slides that are going to play through my head of everything that I've, you know, adrenaline, amazing times. I could go on and on. I know that slideshow is going to be amazing because I chose to make it exceptional. I chose an exceptional reality, and that's what I live. And so when death comes knocking, if it was today, if it's tonight, if it's tomorrow morning, whenever it is, I'm fine with that. I'm content, and I'll keep moving forward. And when it comes knocking, I'm already ready.